Alright, ScardeyPants, an ScardeyPants Halloween by DubiousRetroBution. Maybe Button? No, it's Bution. Through the tinted window of a jet-black limo, a blurry mass of spectators stand and wait beside the curb. The vehicle slows to a stop, and the door reveals flashes of light illuminating a crimson-red pathway. 2 rows of velvet rope keep the ocean of fans, photographers, and news people in their cordoned areas. From his transportation, a slim orange cat emerges, dressed in a black suit, with sunglasses hooked onto the breast pocket, and a smile as sharp as a knife's edge. A roar of cheers follows the reveal of this appraised actor. With a single motion, he unsheaths his sunglasses, flicks the arms open, and rests them upon his face. He struts, watching the left row of his spectators. But he walks past the sea of cheering fans. His vision is locked far beyond any TV crew or interviewer. He is looking for someone. And with a few more paces, he spots him, in a modest black suit, a white shirt, and a purple tie, with a camera around his neck and the beaming light of an expectant smile. There's the golden boy, just as promised. The cat approaches the rope and towers past its boundary to face him. Security has to hold back his adoring fans. "So you made it, my VIP." The cat gives the photographer a smirk as he leans over the soft boundary. "I'd never miss something like this, Tiger." The two trade creeping smiles before the feline speaks up. "One more thing before I go. One more thing. Excuse me, one more thing." He grasps the purple tie of the photographer and pulls him into a kiss. Strobes of light flicker around him in all directions. As the cat pulls back, he unbuttons his suit jacket. "Here's your glamour shot." And with one fluid arch, he steps away, his jacket whipped floating in the air, almost in slow motion. The photographer's right hand raises the camera to his face, the lens focusing his sight on the star. With a push of a button, a flash of light engulfs his field of view. The excitement of the crowd boils over into cheering. Pete, Peter, pizza, 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 pizza pants. Asriel shakes the napping cat. "Wake up, your alarm's going off for 10 minutes. It's been going off, rather." Okay, obvious dream sequence is obvious, but we can restart the bingo. There was kissing, dream kissing, gay. Yeah. And colored text. I should just leave this one filled in. "They kiss in my dreams, too," says Pidge. I'm sure they do, Pidge. Ashvale Lane has the Utarga the Loki. What? What is that? Pizza Pants is drooling. "I'm a star." He smiles as his eyes open slightly. "Yeah, sure. Superstar Pete. Now get up before I drag you off that couch." He steps away while adjusting the loose drawstring knot of his gray sweatpants. Pizza Pants gets up and rubs his head. "Man, you always gotta interrupt the good dreams." "Well, I'll have you know, your alarm interrupted my relaxing shower. You had it coming." Asriel picks up his duffel bag. "Besides, I've got a surprise for you." "Oh, yeah?" Pizza Pants follows Asriel to the bathroom. Are they roommates? Are they at college? What's the situation? Greeted by the reflections, Pizza Pants looks at himself with excitement. And just as quickly as he smiles, he sinks back into a disappointed frown. "What the hell is this?" Asriel smirks at him. Pizza Pants is wearing an ill-fitting green lizard costume from some platforming game. "What? I thought you'd like it." Asriel adjusts the sleeves of his red pullover and raises his denim overalls. "I thought we'd go as a pair, and I know you didn't have a better costume planned." Dude, Asriel wants to ride Yoshi, if you know what I mean. He wants to be the Mario to Pizza Pants' Yoshi. And walk over lots of spikes together. I mean, go on a ride. Domestic ScardeyPants. Hey, look, I could have planned our costumes. Pizza Pants lets out, leading Asriel to give him a doubtful look. We could put on some suits and get glasses, like the guys from that movie. Pizza Pants gives a weary smile at Asriel. He isn't buying it. Oh yeah? Like the brown suit that's 3 times bigger than you hanging in our closet? Hey, how did you... Pizza Pants stammers. Okay, grammar error going down. It could be good for a bingo, though. And Halloween. Making good progress. Please, Gaster. We need Gaster. Don't yell at me. You're the one who gave me the tour of the place. Your wardrobe is the first thing you showed me when you got here. Oh, yes, that's right. Yesterday, Asriel walked Pizza Pants home from his evening shift in preparation for the morning shift the next day. Even then, he was barely lucid. By the time they made it through the doors, some force-possessed Pizza Pants to be a hospitable host to his new guest, even though Asriel has definitely been to this apartment before. Sadly, Pizza Pants' cribs was interrupted by a glass of milk, a turkey sandwich, and the dreariness that took hold of him. Man, Asriel shakes his head. My roommate after a party can walk better than you after a shift. Hey, it's no man's land in there. Pizza Pants can't take the slander anymore. So they're not roommates, he is visiting. In, like, probably a gay way. The two began to bicker, and they bicker some more, and they squabble at each other too. Pizza Pants blindly follows Asriel out the door of his apartment, down the stairs, and out onto the sidewalk toward Toriel's house. Oh, so they're just kind of still in hometown. Okay. I thought this was like future arc. Asriel finds a break in Pizza Pants' barrage of defensive retorts. Well, at least we've got matching costumes. We'll make a cute pair for the party. He smiles at Pizza Pants. Yeah, you look like a 10-year-old farmer's boy, and I'm a fluorescent dinosaur. Real cute pair. Yes, very cute. Asriel's smile fades as he connects the dots. Hey, I'm not a farmer's boy. What do you mean the mustache looks 10 years old to you? Okay. They laugh as they approach the door to Toriel's house. There are decorations littering the lawn and the doorway, spiderwebs and caution tape, plastic gravestones that are engraved with friendly greetings. All the pumpkins have smiles carved onto them. Very intimidating. That checks out. I decided to make the spike traps blunt so they would not hurt the humans, etc. Asriel denying being the farm boy will come back later when Pizza Pants reveals he has a farm kink. That's that's not a farm kink, like a farmer kink. You know, that's probably a thing. Is not like attracted to the concept of agriculture is what I was trying to get across. That's aphids from Ram. He is into milking goats. Asriel swings open the door. Hello, everyone. He opens his eyes and sees only Chris standing in the kitchen, rolling out some dough to the countertop. It's look who it is. No one's been brave enough to have a non-Chris human so far. Asriel swings the door open. No, Chris. Oh, Asriel continues. Hey, Chris. Chris leans backward from the kitchen counter with a smirk. Smirk mouths. With a smirk and mouths up back at him. Wow, Pizza Pants looks at Asriel. Nice party you got here. Yeah, where is everybody? Chris? Before Chris can respond, the bathroom door swings open with what looks like a large shadow stepping out. Oh. Oh, okay. That's unusual. Hey, Chris, what do you think of the cost? Susie looks at the two visitors in matching attire and tries to hold back a laugh. Where do you guys come from? Pizza Pants shoots a retired look as he speaks through his teeth. The door? The eyes of the group shift from the new arrival back to Susie. Seems like she's going as the Grim Reaper. Oh yeah, killer. The black cloak, ominous fabric from the craft store. The hand-stitched craftsmanship, sinister work from Toriel herself. The poorly scaled plastic scythe on the table. That's just from the retail store that always pops up this season. It's classic, though. What did I think of the new Deltarune Halloween illustration? I'm not sure I even saw it, to be honest. Is that the one where Ralsei's wearing like a cake dress? Was that it? I saw that one. Yes, I did see it. It was cool. I didn't look at it for very long though, because I don't remember the details. I should look at it more. Hang on, I'm gonna apply chapstick. Ralsei just likes dresses, it's true. Chris was smiling? Oh, that's pretty cute. Let me find it actually, I want to see that now. Deltarune Halloween. It was like an anniversary thing, right? Because the Deltarune Chapter 1 dropped on Halloween, I think? Did I make that up? I think it dropped on Halloween. Okay, searching Deltarune Halloween illustration does not really help. There's a lot of those. And they're not canon. Deltarune Halloween anniversary illustration? Oh, here it is. Oh yeah, Chris is smiling with a little vampire fang. Little one Midna fang poking out there. I guess I'll show it on stream.
Yes, I guess I will. Oh.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, if RAM just crashed, you gotta put that in the bug reports channel of the Xylem server. I'm not gonna be doing live RAM debugging. Ralsei is just dressed as like a strawberry cake. What an absolute fruit he is. Adorable. Wait, Chris is holding the bird cage? Oh, for fuck's sake. They had to give it dark implications. They had to make it lore relevant. Chris holding a fucking bird cage. What even is that star inside it? Why is there a star in there? What does it mean? God damn it. It's a dark candy. Oh, you're right, you saved it. But still, it's a bird cage. Fuck. That means it's probably lore relevant. Molly was right. Not that I didn't think that she was right, but I was kind of hoping that the bird cage somehow wouldn't be important and it would just I know it's a thematic candy bucket, but like they're holding a bird cage, my dude. I'm devastated. Not really. I'm not actually that upset or upset at all. It's just like that seems to be ominous actually. Anyway,
can you say that? Can you say that?
yeah, 100% Deltarune. I'm hoping for Deltarune like fucking within the first couple months of 2025. Really, I think like end of 2025 is not going to be too exciting. The game, it's just like LQA importing. It's just LQA importing. It can't possibly take that much longer. It can't possibly take that long. It would be better if Susie didn't have a candy bucket, implying that she just eats the candy directly with the wrapper. I think that would be funny, yeah. I would have loved if it came out in October, though. I've said this often, but to me, October, or the fall in general, is like... That's Undertale Deltarune season. That's when the Toby Fox shit goes down. The Game Maker's new thing is still not fucking complete. I'm killing them. I'm killing them. I'm going to Game Maker HQ. Next time, I'm going to GDC next year. I'm going to find the Game Maker team. I'm gonna slap them around. I'm gonna be like, you delayed Deltarune. You know, shape up, try harder. I'm gonna put him in the meat grinder. Although, on the other hand, I am actually very happy that it's guaranteed that Deltarune won't just, like, snipe the release date of RAM. Because that would suck. We already lucked out, actually. We had Path of Exile launching on almost like very close, like within a week of RAM. And that was the one game we were worried about would be interfering with our release, but that actually got delayed. And so like we're in the clear now. For sure no Deltarune, no Path of Exile. For sure no Call of Duty will be announced and shadow dropped on that day, like happens occasionally probably. Surely nothing bad will happen. RAM will make $1 million. Probably not, but it'll make a few. I don't want to get talking into like RAM financials right now. Yikes. Games are more fun when they're not supposed to make money. That's all I'll say. RAM needs 100 posts on E621, otherwise it's a failure. That's true, that's true. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading the fic. Petrified from her attire, Asriel lifts a shaky finger at Susie. Oh my god, it's a monster! Everyone in the room gives a confused expression at Asriel. Let me rephrase. He returns to his exaggerated pose. A scary monster with a nice sprite. Nice save, Azzy. Pizza Pants elbows him. Thanks, guys. Susie gives a smirk. Says with a smirk. I was worried I wouldn't, what do you mean? I was worried I wouldn't top the time I went as myself. That goes hard, Susie. That goes hard, by the way. Chris looks to Susie.
Don't forget the box.
Oh yeah, it's a good one. And you guys are scary too, I guess.
She eyes the red and green, and the red guy and the green dino dude.
Psst, Chris.
She leans to them with a hushed tone.
I can't remember this other guy.
Dude, we played the game like 2 days ago.
Chris isn't whispering.
No, I mean the guy.
Susie and Chris look at Pizza Pants, who raises an eyebrow in response. Chris gets the slightest upward curl of the mouth as they stare at Pizza Pants.
Oh, him? His name is...
Pizza Pants' eyes grow wide in the realization of Chris's power at this moment. He starts breathing, heavily, his face shrinks, and he's sweating, cat sweat, specifically in the places where his now shrunken face has made room for.
His name's Pete.
Chris says with a smirk.
Okay.
Susie's eyebrows remain squared, trying to process what the hell is going on. What the hell is going on here? Gotta start knocking on doors here in the robo-fucker community. Olivia knows what it takes to make it in the robo-fucker scene. It's a competitive market, probably. Chat, discuss who's the hottest robot while I continue to read the fic. Yeah, spend your time doing that. As Chris continued making pie crusts, creaking stomps came from the stairs nearby. Toriel rounds the corner and spots everyone in the living room. Oh, I didn't hear you two come in. He steps into the kitchen, getting a better look at the boys' costumes. What an adorable pairing. She giggles behind her hand. Okay, this Toriel doesn't hate Pizza Pants. Okay, what do we got? All of them. Steel toe. Task manager. I'm assuming that's a fairly... It's not an uncommon opinion. The Aegis in Persona 3. Oh, I thought you were talking about the Aegis and Xenoblade for a second. I don't know who that is in Persona 3. The Evangelion Evas, that works. If you're into MILFs. The thick one from the Jetsons. I can kind of picture it. Zero is canonically hot from Mega Man. Okay. GLaDOS? Yes, okay. I get it. Hachi for the girl lovers. Devlos for the guy lovers. Rotor for the real ones! Okay. I think Zero is the winner. So Zero for Mega Man is just canonically the hottest robot ever. Also, Freddy Fazbear. Okay. I know the computer from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is a registered Tumblr sexy man. Tahu is hot. We got some Bionicle rep. Okay, I was wondering if those would show up. Pidge ships 0 with Sigma. Excellent. No, I think the computer also is a Tumblr sexy man. They're just both for some fucking reason. Don't read that. I raise you. Don't type that. Zero has a relationship with 6 canonical people, one of which is human. Holy fuck. 0 fucks. All iterators, like 5 Pebbles and Moon. Both of them hot. Okay. God damn! Looks to the moon. Blue bow. I hope you mean the can, by the way, not the puppet. To be a real iterator fucker, you need to be into the can. Anyway, okay, this has gone on for too long. This post was approved by real iterator fucker patriots. What an adorable pairing. She giggles behind her hand. Azrael has his glowing smile and Pizza Pants sinks back into his sour expression. Toriel finally spots Susie in full costume. It looks like our hard work has paid off, Susie. You look wonderful all put together like this. Toriel looks to the counter. Oh, Chris, thank you for your help. You should join us in your costume. Chris nods, finishes pressing the second pie crust into the pan, and rinses their hands before darting off up the stairs. Chris making pastries is kind of endearing, actually. I hadn't pictured that before. No, like, I know what kind of AO3 tags exist. I've looked at what what is it called? Rain World, the fanfiction scene looks like. I do that sometimes. I finish a game, then I just, like, I see what's going on the AO3 front. And yeah, there's a lot of interesting tags on Rain World. Chris nods, finishes pressing the pie crust, etc. With a pause in conversation, the group takes a closer look at Toriel's costume. She's wearing a long black robe with purple cloth tied around the waist acting as a belt. Small glass bottles of various colors are tied with string on the cloth. She also has a hat with its own purple belt accessory. Mandatory Mom Witch cosplay. Always Mom Witch. It's required. Yeah, this is definitely an outfit description, by the way. Oh, yeah. No candy yet. We can assume it's nighttime. It's fucking Halloween. Nothing bad or evil has happened so far. I like mechanical beings, just a little bit, says chat. Excellent. What does character is renamed mean? Oh, I think it's... Calling Pizza Pants Pete probably counts, actually. I think that's probably supposed to be Pizza Pants fodder. We're back to the lyrics music now. Where is that? Okay, we're pretty strong on the bingo card. Hal 9000 is hot. He's got to be on the Tumblr sexy man list, right? Like, Hal is just like man GLaDOS. That's kind of the concept, so he's probably on there. Okay, where was I? Asriel shakes his head.
Mom, you can't keep wearing the witch costume every year.
You see what I mean?
Well, Asriel, this year I have something special to go with the costume. Besides, I didn't stop you from digging up that dinosaur costume you used to love so much. Even if you are not wearing it yourself.
As Toriel giggles behind her hand, Pizza Pants tries to shake off the attention, and the heat from his face at the realization that he is in Asriel's costume. Guy!
Wait, there's something new. You practice your alchemy or something?
Pizza Pants points to the bottles.
Close, but not quite,
Toriel says with a smile. Stepping backward to the kitchen counter, she grabs a cookbook from the standee. Is a standee a word? I've never seen that.
I've been practicing my conjurings. Would you like to see?
Everyone leans in for a better view, as well as Susie's rapidly bobbing her head up and down in excitement. Toriel's smile retracts into a serious face, with her gaze drifting over recipes for pastries. She closes her eyes and slightly raises her head.
Dulce fermentum revelate.
Sweet fermentation? I don't know what this shit is. I can't think of any riffs. Okay, chat. We need new music again. Back to Signalis, why not? Yeah, no one said Mediton. Snubbed. Neo spammed them though. Okay, one person said Mediton. Mediton when he was the rectangle. Okay. Oh, and now people realize that Elster from Signalis is a robot. Now we're playing Signalis music. Like, wait, she's a hot robot. I forgot. Am is hot? Okay, let's not. I don't want to go there. I'd fuck a guitar. Okay. Replicas don't count. They're too human. What's... Okay, fine. It's just your opinion, man. Optimus Prime? Okay, I'm curious. Is there must be like a Transformers like a deep fandom where they ship like Optimus Prime and Megatron together, right? There has to be some angle to that. It's probably like a Mega Man and Starscream, right? That's probably the biggest ship in the fandom. Like 100%? Oh yeah, yeah. Pidge knows about Transformers, Yowie. Okay. The new movie has that? Wait a minute, Michael Bay is a Transformers shipper? The fandom, oh. The Latin says, sweet corn, reveal yourself. Wait, corn is fermentum? Actually, why would there be a Latin word for corn? Corn didn't exist in Europe until they got it from America, right? Why does Latin have a word for corn? I found a plot hole. They actually invent new Latin words. Who? The Vatican? Who does it? So they just make up new Latin. Why don't they just take loan words like a real language? Huh. She quickly moves her hand from behind her back toward the dining room table, where a small glass dish slides to a stop. It's full of candy corn. Oh, not sweet corn, candy corn. Like Homestuck. Toriel stands tall, holding the cookbook close to her with a big grin. Pizza Pants is at a loss for words.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff, I think. Yeah, yeah.
His eyes drift toward Toriel, but get caught on Susie's befuddlement.
Hey, you hid that behind your back and said some fake words.
Susie points an accusatory finger at Toriel, who giggles behind the cookbook before closing it.
Oh my, I've been caught red-handed.
She sets the book down with a shrug.
Oh well, back to the basics then.
With the snap of a finger, she points to her hat before lifting it to reveal the base of one of her horns. With a free hand, she unhooks the candy cane lying there to present to the purple lizard. There are no words to describe the earth-shattering levels of amazement sculpted on Susie's face. A candy cane? During Halloween? The fuck are you playing at? Oh, I know about Toho, Floppy Poof. I have Mel to tell me about Toho. Which, yeah, it sounds like Discworld, basically. With a snap of a finger, she points... Oh, no, I read that. Asriel is unenthused.
Well, that's a little out of season. Oh, Noel came by a little while before you boys arrived. And you know how these things always come with the holidays.
So in this canon, the holidays just do Christmas for every holiday. And in previous canon, the holidays just celebrate every holiday the most of anyone in the town, which I guess is a valid reading, in theory. Toriel swings the candy cane around. Pizza Pants' wit finally catches up to him. Wait, there was a party we missed? Because I can't stomach any more leftovers. Everyone looks at the myriad of baking supplies and ingredients lying on the kitchen counter. Figuratively, I mean. Nice save, Pizza Pants, says the narrator. ICP for president? No, that would be Homestuck. Everyone looks at them. Okay, Asriel turns to Pizza Pants.
Every Halloween, the library hosts some event for anyone who shows up. Noel's probably volunteering for Read and Treat this year.
Toriel's eyes light up.
Ah, Chris sent me a picture from her. Let me show you.
Toriel conjures her phone from a pouch in her belt, slides her glasses on her snout, and slowly retrieves the photo from her text conversations. It's Noelle in a white and gold sweater. This is as autumn as her wardrobe gets. The meme comes to mind where like Noelle is crying because it's autumn or something. I forget. It was a good one. Pretend I knew what the meme was. She stands behind Birdley, turning toward the camera from his book sorting. That used to be my job. I was literally Birdley chat. He looks like some smug lawyer type in an old-timey coat and accessories. Pizza Pants laughs to himself and elbows Asriel. Hey, nice jabbit. What's a jabot? A jabot? Look at the brooch. I don't know what that is, Pizza Pants. No one mentioned 2B as a hot robot. Apparently all the robo-fuckers disqualify anything that looks too much like a human. Doesn't count, they say. Too human. I mean, 2B is more human than Elster, even. She just looks like a woman. A jabot is a necktie for people in the Enlightened period. Huh. Oh, it's the shit that Edgeworth wears? The frilly shit? I see. Oh, he literally is Edgeworth, probably. That's probably the joke. He's probably literally Edgeworth. It's too bad Mel isn't here. I think they have a lot of opinions on the robo-fucker community. Maybe. I'm not actually sure about that. I feel in my heart of hearts that Mel would have opinions. Cousin's partner named 9S. Yeah, that like, bro named himself after the robot. Like, there's no other way that panned out. Like, that is just the robot. Anyway, Asriel rubs his arm.
Maybe you'll get a kick out of Chris's costume. I'm pretty sure they're a vampire this year. Well, maybe they...
At the mention of this name cues a rumble from the stairs, and the arch of a leaping shadow before hitting the ground. Chris stands tall in an awesome, muscular costume of a cape-wearing, horn-masked, yellow-logoed superhero. Horn mask, yellow logo, cape-wearing, with horns. The yellow ellipse logo has a Chris scribbled on it. Why don't I get it? Is it Batman? He's kind of got pointy ears. Who has a horn? Awesome Chris. This is a reference to something I don't get clearly.
Awesome, Chris!
Susie lets out with excitement.
I promise I won't reveal your secret identity.
She says to them with an elbow to their side. Chris's smirk grows and grows. They're the best butt-kicking, smartest villain-hunting vigilante in all of Hometown, even if they're kind of the only one. Asriel laughs too, to himself, before speaking up to Chris.
You know, you don't have to spend half your allowance just to wear a cape and some eyeliner.
Losing the voice, Chris's joy immediately returns to their usual stone-faced scowl. Pizza Pants turns to Asriel.
Now, they wanted that utility belt. Vampires don't get those.
The boys giggle to themselves. Chris has had enough.
I don't need a belt, and the cape's cool.
They're pointing at themselves with their thumb.
I'm a grown man. I can be whatever I want to be.
A new level of silence this house had never heard before stills the air. Everyone around Chris is stunned at the words that just bounced around the walls of the room.
Man isn't the human guys that calm down. Seriously, stop being weird about it.
The entire room exhales in unison. Toriel and Asriel stand by the kitchen countertop with rolled sleeves preparing pies for the later in the evening. Pizza Pants, Susie, and Chris are on the couch watching Channel 55, SPR 1 to 10 horror movie marathon, which is a thing. This is like a lot of Halloween prep, a very, very long period of Halloween prep. Where are we? Pizza Pants shakes his head away from the empty space. He was staring at, hearing the music from the TV.
Oh man, I love this one. Have either of you seen this before?
Susie stares blankly at the screen.
Nah, I don't think so. It's all old stuff anyway. They won't show anything cool until the little kids go to bed.
It's probably the Great Pumpkin. Chris nods as best they can in their fully slouched posture.
What? Old?
Pizza Pants recoils a little bit as the title text rolls into the frame.
Strange Meadow Lurker has one of the best performances in the Jacking Oofs.
What? Okay.
In Jacking Oofs' whole career in horror film. Well, if you like him so much, why don't you marry him?
Susie says with a smirk. Pizza Pants shakes his head at the dismissal of horror film history.
He's not my type.
He rolls his head so Asriel's in his view. Asriel tips the milk carton forward toward the measuring cup, and only a drop comes out. He looks at Toriel.
Mom, we're out of fish milk. I mean, do we have any more milk, Mom? Huh? Is that the only carton of milk? That's why I'm asking you.
Asriel replies. The two pause in a moment of realization.
Oh, I thought I could have waited another few days to get groceries.
Toriel stops whisking the bowl in front of her to check the containers on the counter.
Would you mind running an errand for me, Asriel? Sure, me and Pete could run up to the store and back.
Wee. Red alert, let that sink in flashbacks. Do Do not let Asriel and Pizza Pants go to the store together. Asriel looks at the couch.
Hey, Pete, you mind a trip to the store?
Pizza Pants' eyebrows scrunch up. What do I look like, your personal butler?
No, I mean with me.
Asriel clarifies. Pizza Pants' face relaxes as his mouth shrinks a little.
Oh, sure, it's getting a little warmer here anyway.
He trails off. Overhearing the prospect of going out and killing time outside, Susie's head pricks up.
Hey,
she nudges Chris while looking at Toriel.
Can we go outside too and cockblock these guys? I mean, go outside too. We'll be all responsible, like.
Toriel looks over her shoulder with a raised eyebrow, only to see Chris and Susie already assuming an upright posture with a wide, toothy grin.
No, you have the responsibility of helping me hand out treats for tonight.
She smiles as the two slouch back into the couch with a groan.
Nah, sorry, Chris. I thought it'd work this time.
Susie sinks even further into the cushion. Asriel and Pizza Pants approach the front door. Wait, they don't get to go trick-or-treating? They have to go hand out the treats? Did they age out? Devastating. Toriel is her son's wingman, the polar opposite of other fic Toriel. Where are we? Everything's purple. Asriel and Pizza Pants approach the front door.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Toriel turns and faces them.
The library event has never gotten many visitors, so if you two would like to go give Noelle and Birdie a visit, I wouldn't oppose,
she says with a smile. A brief moment of astounded eye contact. Or after a brief moment of astounded eye contact, Chris and Susie almost break the door down.
Oh boy, I can't wait to hang out with Birdie.
Cruzy's, not Cruzy. That I pretended I didn't say that. Susie says.
What are you waiting for? Let's go already.
Susie says as Chris and she leans into the door. Asriel chuckles.
We'll be back. We'll be back, he says, in the bad approximation of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Toriel smiles and waves them off.
Chris, do call when you get there. Oh, and they're invited to visit if their parents give permission.
Chris nods as they race Susie to the end of the driveway. Alright, this is a slow burn. We're getting there. The plot's picking up now. Freudian slip. Honestly, that's probably because people far enough back in the servers, like the Discord server's lifespan, used to actually have heated arguments about fucking fun gang shipping, and it's stuck in memory now like a scar. What is the economic state of hometown? How can the bourgeoisie holidays and petit bourgeoisie dreamers have so much wealth, able to go to college, but Pants is in poverty? We need any Austin to evaluate it. I know you were joking, it's okay. I'm not even talking about the Crizel thread. I'm talking about like the people who act like you personally killed their family if you say that Cruzy won't be canon in the end or something like that, or Crizel won't be canon in the end. Either or that they won't be in a polycule. Anyway, just pick your poison, and picture someone who will react hysterically if you don't agree with that. That's kind of what shipping discussion is like sometimes. Doesn't really happen anymore. That was in the past. We purged them. I think that's just how small towns work, isn't it? You have like the wealthy old family who has political power by association. I think that's just kind of what happens. Okay. Chapter 2, Mission Assigned. Go to the fucking library like nerds and have Halloween library activities. Also, get milk. As the group trails the sidewalks of hometown, cliques of families, kids in costume, birds outside, flowers are blooming, teenagers, and everything in between litter the driveways and lawns of the neighborhood. Asriel looks over to Pizza Pants.
Some nice costumes this year, right?
Yeah, some of these guys get better every year. Look at her serve.
I was just like, wait, did he say what I think he said? I think he said what I think he said. Pizza Pants motions to a girl in a stereotypical 50s diner outfit. He hands the person she's walking with some candy on a dinner plate. Asriel shakes his head. That's creepy, dude.
Hey, creepy's the whole point of Halloween.
Pizza Pants says with an elongated jaw. Not like that, Asriel blurts out to Pizza Pants' laughter. He's going the Beetlejuice route. I would not say that out loud personally. That seems like something that shouldn't be said out loud, outside of internet spaces. Jesus. Oh, it's supposed to be a joke, because it's the 50s. I thought he just said that for no fucking reason. But it's because she's dressed as like a waitress, like serving. You get it? I missed the joke and thought it was just a really fucking out-of-pocket comment. That makes a bit more sense. Looking back, Asriel notices Chris and Susie making equally idle conversation. The costume's combination of shadowy vigilante and grim reaper don't seem to match at all, besides their low visibility. At least Chris is having fun. Flashy cape, expensive mask, and even foam muscles to boot. Susie's costume was just as impressive too. With the hood up, Susie's hair is out of the way, but the combination of her bangs and the hood cover her face. But now that they were out of the light, you could see the glow-in-the-dark face paint illustration of a skull around her snoot. No doubt Toriel's handiwork. The same goes for everything else made from thrifted jackets and some cut-up cloth. And those boots, I don't remember Toriel ever wearing those. You know, they must be from a different time altogether.
Could you stop staring? It's creeping me out.
Susie breaks Asriel's train of thought. He shakes his head.
Oh, sorry. I get a little detail-oriented sometimes.
The Spring in Your Step song just starts playing in his head, and he loses consciousness.
What, are you a painter?
Susie smiles at herself.
I'm a photographer, actually,
Asriel says with a tinge of pride.
Okay.
Pizza Pants snorts.
Nice job not being a creep, Azzy.
This double whammy has shattered Asriel's ego. Damn, it's like an ayahuasca trip. His bottom lip almost quivers as he continues to walk aimlessly. Pizza Pants waves his hand in front of Asriel's face.
Azzy, I didn't mean it.
No, I'm not a creep. I'm a weirdo. You said it yourself.
Pizza Pants put his hand on Asriel's shoulder.
No, you're my creep.
Asriel looks back at Pizza Pants with puppy dog eyes.
Really?
Yeah, you're the best weirdo I could have asked for.
I thought I was a creep.
No, you're a weirdo.
Chris and Susie snicker behind the two. Susie leans into Chris.
Do you think they listen to Radiohead? I mean, Chris, is your brother always like this?
Chris shoots an index finger into their mouth.
Gosh, this is the most romantic I've seen them get.
This is romance?
Clearly. No wonder Susie isn't picking up on Noelle's advances. She isn't familiar with, I don't know, gay fanfiction tropes or something. No wonder. Chris shrugs.
I don't know. They're always going out to the forest and stuff.
What do you even do in the forest, alone?
Take pictures.
Oh.
Susie knows when not to pry.
Yeah, and they showed some to me and my mom a while back.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'll show one to you.
Ew, Chris, I want to see... Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Spectacular double entendre. It's like she's some kind of anime protagonist who is oblivious and get into Yuri. Yeah, kind of like that. Her mind immediately goes to Gex, but doesn't understand basic flirting. Does that check out? I feel like that rings a bell. With how I've heard some relationships described anyway, but... Chris flipped their phone to Susie, revealing Pizza Pants in a heroic pose. It's a surprisingly high quality photo, given that the duo given the duo that produced such an image. With a few more steps, the group finally arrived at the library. Susie swung the doors open.
Hey, nerds.
Susie yells for the attention of the teens behind the table. Both Noelle and Birdley spin to their entrance. To the entrance. Noelle's face lights up.
Susie, what are you doing here?
Susie throws her hands behind her head as she walks to the table.
Well, me and Chris figured you'd be bored, so I wanted to drop by.
Susie motions her arms to slap the back of Chris, but she just wafts the air beside her.
Chris, what?
Chris is standing at the doorway with the boys. Asriel leans down to Chris.
Chris, what's up?
Chris looks at Asriel with what must have been a scowl before grabbing Pizza Pants' arm and shuffling aside.
Oh, God.
Pizza Pants prepares for whatever this is and leans down to Chris. They begin whispering something in Pizza Pants' ear.
Yeah, buddy. What? Hit me? Oh, yeah, alright. I'll see what I can do.
Pizza Pants stands up before Chris scurries off to the rest of the gang. Zaganga. Asriel looks confused.
What was that?
I have no idea.
Pizza Pants' cheeky smirk and raised eyebrows say otherwise. Asriel rolls his eyes.
Whatever, the store's right over there.
Fun fact, by the way, sometimes I just gesticulate wildly if I do the Pizza Pants voice. It's part of the voice, like waving my hands around. Asriel holds the door open for Pizza Pants to walk inside the store. It truly exudes the Halloween spirit. Cobwebs everywhere, a weird puddle at the front. I'm not giving Sans the benefit of the doubt. And a single orange balloon bouncing around the ceiling of the store. It had a skeleton face on it. The store's owner greets them.
Happy Halloween. Nice costume.
Pizza Pants takes a step forward.
At least I am in costume.
I am, see?
The man points to a green visor on his head.
I'm an accountant.
Asriel stands next to Pizza Pants.
I thought you were a cashier.
He says with a smirk. I would have thought that he was running a roulette table or something, but the expression on the man behind the counter doesn't change.
That's just my day job. Every year I gotta be an accountant.
How is it?
Pizza Pants speaks up.
Pretty good. Accounting's all about balance, you know? With 2 L's.
The skeleton's perpetual smirk is unwavering.
So, for tonight, I'll make sure your accounts are balanced by giving me money when you want candy or something.
He looks up to the corner of his vision to give room for his punchline to land.
Okay.
Pizza Pants' comment leaves the silence to fill the room.
So, are you buying anything?
Asriel shakes his head.
Oh, yeah.
Asriel grabs a basket and starts placing groceries in it. Milk, butter, eggs. He puts in a 3 Musketeers for good measure. He turns to Pizza Pants. Branded chocolate bar. You are going to be sued for this. 3 Musketeers, it's weird how chocolate bars are just like combinatoric, versions of each other. Like a 3 Musketeers is literally a Mars bar with no caramel. It's the same thing. And a Mars bar is a Snickers with no peanuts in it, right? They're just tiny variations. An O. Henry has the wafer and the chocolate and the peanuts. The Snickers doesn't have the wafer. A Wonder Bar has the peanuts ground up into sort of paste inside. It's all the same company. Yeah, it's probably coming from the same factory floor.
You want anything? It's on me this time.
Ooh, Big Spender Azzy is gonna buy his boyfriend a chocolate bar at 7-Eleven. That's like middle school Riz. I'll buy you a candy cup at 7-Eleven. It's on me, babe.
Oh,
Pizza Pants quickly throws a payday into the basket. I don't even know what that is. That's like an American one. I don't even know what's in that. You know what would be really funny in a Halloween context is some like weird chocolate bar, like Big Turk. Like the Turkish Delight one that like no one ever gets. And you have someone just handing out like miniature Turkish Delight bars. Payday has no chocolate, just caramel and nuts. So it's a Snickers, but you take the chocolate off, you see? I have a chocolate bar next to me. I'm gonna eat it now because they're making me jealous. Yeah, Turkish Delight bars are a thing. Chewing. Made it. Okay. That's how long it takes to chew one Wonder Bar. Cherry Ripe. Haven't heard of that either. Milka. So many foreign chocolate bars. Surely there's a Canada exclusive chocolate bar. There has to be at least one, right? How would I know what it is, though? Besides going to America and not finding the chocolate bar. M&M's? Oh, wait a minute. Smarties, right? Aren't Smarties something else in the States? I think Smarties are Canadian. For reference, a Canadian Smartie is like a flat M&M. It's basically the same thing as an M&M. Yeah, so Smarties, American Smarties, are what we call rockets. They're like the little candy chalk pellets that come in a cylinder. Those are rockets, and Smarties are like M&Ms. But we also have M&Ms, which are very slightly different. Ooh, back with Schubert. Love it. They're probably healthier? They're made of chocolate and sugar. I'm not sure why they'd be healthier. Oh, and Coffee Crisp, you're right. Coffee Crisps are like... They're middling. I often traded them with my brother. My brother really liked the Coffee Crisp, so it was kind of the thing that you would... I didn't hate Coffee Crisp, but I would trade it to him for better stuff. Because he's allergic to peanuts, too, so he'd have to give away all his peanut candy, and so we'd give him Coffee Crisps in exchange for that, and that's kind of how it worked. Yeah, like... None of this has good chocolate. It's gonna be like the cheapest shit. It's mostly candy by mass. I swear a while ago, like maybe last year or 2 years ago, it felt like every candy bar just got worse. And this year they seem alright again. I don't know if they got better. I don't know why they'd get better, or if I just got used to it. I don't really eat chocolate bars aside from on Halloween, so... I get a reference like once every year. But I'm glad they don't all seem to taste bad anymore. I guess that's good. I mean, I'm all for unconventional candies, Pidge. Like, I'm here evangelizing molasses toffees rather than chocolate. Chocolate also gives you acne, or at least it does me. I think that's a thing. If you eat too much chocolate, you get pimples, which is annoying. And Babe Ruths. I don't know if we have those. Those sound very American. Toblerone's worse? Dude, Andrew Hussey is in shambles. Yeah, I know that Cadbury is like the good British chocolate. They make the good chocolate, right? Yeah, Cadbury is the brand you get like the fancy Easter eggs from. It's a Cadbury one. Yeah, you know what's weird? We're going completely off track, but like, there was this weird comment in that Folding Ideas video about the metaverse, and mostly it's about roasting crypto bros in the metaverse. But there was this offhand comment where he just like, lint truffles taste bad. And that was just stuck to my head because I was like, how could they, what about them is so off-putting to Dan Olsen that he references them tasting bad as if it's common knowledge? Like, I could see just not liking a certain candy, but the way he just references it, like, Lindt is a producer of bad-tasting truffles, like it's a fact. What's bad about Lindt? They're really good. Why wouldn't you like them? I don't get it. I'm just trying to think, why wouldn't you like them? Intellectual truffle. Lindt is like the canonical thing that like my family passes around during Christmas. It's like my mom's favorite thing, put it in her stocking, all that shit. I don't know, I just don't get it. It tastes like lard. It tastes like chocolate. I don't get what that means. They're too gooey. You melt it. You don't chew it, you let it melt in your mouth and turn to liquid. You don't chew it. You're all doing it wrong. There was a Lindt Cafe? I wonder if that's like... I've been to Ghirardelli's in San Fran, which is like a fancy chocolate place, but they sell this like really thick, fancy hot chocolate there. I wonder if it's like that. How big is my mouth? Is your mouth... What do you... Why are you asking that? Why are you asking me? Hate Ghirardelli. It's chocolate though. You just said you didn't like chocolate, Pidge. But Lindt isn't even... It's like fake... It's not even expensive. It's just like normal chocolate. It's like... I don't get it. It's not more expensive than other chocolate. Twice as expensive as Cadbury. By what? By mass? By volume? What are you comparing it to? I only know truffles. I don't know even what Lindt sells besides bags of truffles. Am I gonna finish this fic? I've been stalling for like hours. There's not really even much opportunity to have Hershey's, up here at least. It's like, you get like the white chocolate cookies and creams one, but I never recall having just like a raw Hershey's chocolate bar. Like, I don't really see those. No one buys those. But yeah, closing statement. If you're chewing on a Lindt truffle, just don't do that. Just like hold it in your mouth and let it dissolve, and it'll taste better. Try that. Okay, Pizza Pants has to choose his chocolate bar. He gets... Oh, that's what started all of this. A payday. Into the basket and a pair of novelty plastic vampire teeth. Uh-oh. Asriel doesn't like Fang's Pizza Pants, and then Asriel places the basket on the counter. There's no cash register to be seen. Hiccups again, goddammit. Asriel speaks up. So, can an accountant ring us up?
Of course.
Skeleton slaps a piece of paper down on the table, grabs a calculator, and slides a green lamp from the side before scribbling down the items from the basket. Various names appear on the sheet, ABC Co., XYZ Inc., etc., before the final tally is entered into the calculator.
That'll be 1536, please.
Azrael grabs a $20 bill and hands it to the accountant, who looks exactly the same.
Don't insult me. I need exact change.
He taps on the paper.
Balanced credit, balanced debts.
Before Pizza Pants can reach into his pocket, Azrael says,
Give me my goddamn change.
if the skeleton had eyelids, he'd be squinting.
You're lucky I have cash on hand.
He opens a drawer and takes out exact change and scribbles it down. Petty cash, credit 64 cents, and hands it over to Azrael with a smile.
Happy Halloween.
Thanks.
The 64 cents really made the difference. Oh, you're right. Yeah, Lindt does sell the chocolate bars, which I've actually bought repeatedly, and I just didn't really register that they were the same thing as the Lindt truffles. But yeah, those are pretty decent. I think I'd occasionally buy one of those because they went on sale for a decent price at a grocery store that I go to often, so it was mostly a relationship of convenience. Yeah, you're talking about the bars the whole time. The bars aren't as good as the truffles, I'd say. Although I do like the one with the little bits of salted caramel in it. That was good. No, not convenience store. Grocery store. The boys exit the store and begin the return trip. Azrael sifts through the plastic bags.
Here you go.
Azrael waves the candy bar at Pizza Pants.
Hey, thanks.
Wait, what's this?
Azrael shoves his hand back into the bag and reveals the novelty teeth Pizza Pants threw in there.
It's, filleted, you know.
He says ominously, wiggling his eyebrows. Pizza Pants grabs the teeth and puppets a chomping action with them. Azrael stops in his tracks as his eyebrows wrinkle at whatever Pizza Pants is conveying with that performance.
Pete, at times you say, you know, and I have absolutely no clue what's going on in that pea brain of yours.
Pizza Pants' face is skewered so far back to the side, or skewed so far back in pride, he's almost looking at the moon.
My intelligence knows no bounds, Azzy. You gotta open your mind. Eyes on the inside, eyes on the inside.
Azrael breaks out into a laugh and shakes his head once again.
Oh, I love you, you crazy cat.
Right back at you, Azzy.
He steps forward, tossing and catching the vampire chompers in the air. Does anyone have brand recommendations for chocolate-coated orange? I don't. I've in fact never seen that. I know of orange-flavored chocolate, which I kinda like, but not chocolate-covered orange. Chapter 3, Home Again. The hero's journey concludes. Thans was the dragon or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I've never studied the hero's journey. Trick-or-treating came to its end at 8, but the party was the only thing at Toriel's household. Was only starting at Toriel's household. Azrael and Pizza Pants returned to the house filled with the pleasant aroma of pumpkin pie. It's like a nice, wholesome family Halloween party. It's not like the fucking go to some weird basement and get completely hammered Halloween party. They both exist. Toriel would bake the second in time for the group's return. This one is a chocolate pie. I'm not describing what happened to that thing. Chris devoured it like it was their last meal, except for 1 or 2 pity pieces to share. They had to keep the room for the spoils of the ongoing candy trade. Pumpkin pie, universal during Halloween, I assume. It's just autumn, pumpkins. You gotta have them. My family also does pumpkin pie during Thanksgiving and Christmas. We just like pumpkin pie a lot, apparently. But recall that Canadian Thanksgiving is just mid-autumn, so it's basically the same time as Halloween. Gotta love pumpkin pie. Birdley points at Noelle's candy pile. I'll give you 3 Twizzlers for that dum-dum. You're making it up, Birdly. A dum-dum is not a candy. No way. Susie laughs to herself, much to Birdly's chagrin. Noelle grabs the blueberry sucker from the pile. A blueberry lollipop? Dude, lollipops are like the lowest fucking commodity in the Halloween candy trade. No one wants those. And Birdly's 3 Twizzlers? That's like an infinite money glitch. Birdly is going to cause the mother of all short squeezes. He is the Moass. Susie laughs to herself, much to Birdly's chagrin. Noelle grabs the blueberry sucker from the pile.
Okay, here.
The trade is completed. Noelle grabs the candy from Birdly and picks a few similar grade candies from the pile before returning to her right. You hate Twizzlers? I fuck with the Twizzler. I like the black ones, of course, because they actually taste like licorice, but the red ones are tolerable. I kind of fiend for a black Twizzler, though.
Susie, would you like...
Susie's met with Susie's face. I mean, no, I read that wrong. Noelle is met with Susie's face, aimed squarely at the handful of low-tier candy. Susie's aim sways to the side as Noelle moves her hand around.
You can have these if you want.
She giggles. Susie snaps out of it.
Thanks.
Susie's aim sways aside to Noelle. I'm not reading it. Oh, it's she's being gay? Okay, I get it now, I get it. They taste like cough medicine? They taste like licorice. I've never had cough medicine that tastes like licorice. I'd like cough medicine more. Objection. Birdly snaps his finger at the atrocious deal. I can see gets free candy.
Because I'm gay as fuck, Birdly.
Before Noelle can reply, Chris speaks from their candy sorting.
Birdly, you're going to have a Twizzlers and a double bubble.
Gah! Birdly grasps his right shoulder in pain. Says, you're fucking pathetic, Birdly. Stop nickel and diming. He's not actually in pain. He's in character. That character, however, should get surgery. As the rest of the group laughs, Chris continues to sift through their candy pile, occasionally tossing candy to their friends' piles. York, toss it to Noelle. I don't know what that is. Gum, Susie's chewing a massive wad right now. Sweet tarts. I don't know what that is either. Birdly still thinks these rolls are Smarties. Wait, no, sweet tarts are they're like reskinned rockets, which are Smarties. Yeah, sweet tarts are like different, weirder rockets. Crazy. Mary Jane? Asriel. Wait, is that a chocolate bar, or is Chris getting weed for Halloween? It'd be kind of cool if it's the kind of town where you just get free weed for Halloween, but... York Peppermint, that's a Halloween thing? Those are like Christmas exclusive. I don't even, like, those don't exist outside of Christmas. Who the fuck gives a peppermint patty for Halloween? That's fucked up. A Mary Jane is a real chocolate bar. Peanut butter. Really? Oh, they're the holidays. Oh, I get it. It was actually intentional. Okay. I mean, you can buy them, but, like, you only eat them at Christmas time, surely. Peppermint. Asriel. Whatever this is, Pizza Pants won't mind. Actually, Toriel wanted to sort and divvy up all the candy equally, then have everyone share what they didn't like. But Pizza Pants already poured out a big bowl of the libraries and Toriel's leftover candy before she could say a word. Despite her annoyance, she's happy to see everyone keep up the Halloween tradition. The free market lives another day. Pizza Pants is the savior of the market. I'm eating peppermint patties right now to spite you. Okay, good for you. Does anyone want some popcorn balls I made earlier? I'll email you a popcorn ball. Sure. Okay.
Asriel.
Toriel grabs his attention.
Now that everyone is settled, Why don't you get your camera for a photo? Sure.
Asriel stands and steps to the stairway. Pizza Pants gets up, disregarding whatever candy just hit his arm.
Mind if I join you?
Asriel gives Pizza Pants a confused look.
I wouldn't mind a break from the commotion.
Pizza Pants motions to the table.
Oh, sure.
Asriel and Pizza Pants walk up the steps and enter the first room on the right. Asriel opens the door and paces toward the bed. Pizza Pants lazily pushes the door where only a small sliver of light peeks through. Asriel squats to retrieve the camera from under the bed. Pizza Pants exhales from his nose.
You keep everything under there?
It's a bad habit, I guess.
Asriel stands straight. Okay. Looking at the DSLR.
Sorry for making you deal with all of that. It gets tiring sometimes.
What? Oh, it's no big deal. I just wanted to hang out for a sec.
Asriel gives a slight chuckle before inching forward to the window to bask in the pale moonlight. What is that pale moonlight? That's twigging something. Best not to think about it.
I see.
Asriel's fingers trace the contours of the camera.
Thanks for coming, by the way.
You're always thanking me.
Pizza Pants steps toward Asriel.
Well, I'm the one dragging you out. I'm the one dragging you out on days like this.
Pizza Pants stands behind Asriel and wraps his arms around his waist.
Nothing about you as a drag, Azzy. I'd be sleeping if you didn't wake me up.
Pizza Pants rests his head on Asriel's shoulder. Asriel, with an open arm, cradles Pizza Pants' head for his own to lean against. They both gleam in the spotlight of the full moon. They sway as they embrace each other. Pizza Pants must be holding the two suspenders of Asriel's overalls for support. Mario Yoshi Yaoi. Ooh. Pale Moonlight is said in Guitarzon by Ray Stevens. That's probably not it. Probably not. Oh, it's a quote. Have you danced with death in the pale moonlight? Which might come from Discworld, or it may be Discworld quoting something else. That's it, yeah. But suddenly, more light from the hallway begins to leak into the bedroom with a creak. Asriel turns around, but Pizza Pants is in the way. In addition to the creaking sound, the slight clattering of plastic teeth, and the crawl of an oncoming terror. The breathy, almost vampiric whisper that almost sounds like, Chris?
Haha, Pizza. You are pantsing my brother.
Oh, I see. Asriel tries to look over his shoulder. What?
Haha, Pizza, you are pantsing my brother.
With a single violent motion, Pizza Pants grasps the sides of Asriel's now unbuttoned overalls and brings them down to ankle level. What you... And all is all that can escape from the mouth of the victim until Asriel's pizza slice patterned boxer briefs are revealed to the open air. His face is so hot it's almost glowing red. God damn it, Chris. He got pants, dude. They conspired to pants him. With the fucking, like a dank Hotel Transylvania meme. Oh, yeah. It was all a build-up to a "you're banging my daughter, ha ha" meme. It was all a build-up.